What's up, motherfuckers, and welcome to another episode of Monday Mayhem. 37 to be exact. We are pushing 40, people. Just like me. Just kidding. Just turned 30. But, I'm safe, I guess. Anyways, guys, y'all have some fun stories? Anything crazy to talk about?
I think your neighbor might be a crackhead.
Do tell.
So me and Tyler left to go
I got crack from somebody close by now.
Left to go get McDonald's.
3 cracks, please.
And as I was backing out of your driveway, looked like down your street, and your neighbor from like the street was walking towards his house with a full couch on his shoulder. You know how you always see the videos of crackheads carrying fridges?
Like, a whole couch?
It was a whole couch on his shoulder. And
was it a love seat? We're talking.
No, it was a couch. Like it was bigger than that, than your backroom casting couch right there. And he was carrying it on his shoulder, and he was walking like he wasn't carrying anything. Like you know how you can see people carrying something heavy and they're struggling. This dude was just like strutting along, dude.
Maybe that's why he does crack. He was like about to move.
I gotta move this couch.
He's like, I don't have money for Utah. You sure? Utah right there, dog. No, I ain't got no money for a U-Haul. I'm looking over here like, I got to get this furniture. What am I going to fucking do? And the next thing you know, he's like,
cheapest way.
I got money for crack. And he just jumped into it, dude.
Crack is cheaper than U-Hauls.
For sure, dude. That should be on a shirt. That'll probably be like the title of this episode.
Crack first U-Haul.
Yeah, this crack is cheaper than U-Hauls. I try to come up with like the weirdest titles of these episodes just so people are like,
what are they talking about?
What does that mean? Yeah, I think a couple episodes I named it, you can't get vaccinated in the middle of a PetSmart, Karen. And it's just like a combination of what the fuck we talked about. Just mix it into one.
Just smash it all in there. Rodney, what are you... You moving mic with your nose now?
You just do that.
It's all groovy.
Do you got like a nose fetish?
No.
You got to rub your nose? Ooh.
I'm just
He
like,
does,
what are
dude.
your all's weird fetishes?
I caught him Googling noses the other day. He does have a nose fetish. He's like, no, nothing. I'm just... Person just had plastic surgery.
perfect nostrils.
Oh, dude, there's nothing better.
You got a
than
weird fetish?
A round nostril.
Rodney's
Whatever,
like,
just
Josh, of course I do, but I can't tell you.
I don't know if I do have like a fetish per se.
He likes licking armpits
Feet?
for sure.
Not a fan.
Not a foot guy?
I like feet.
I could care less. I'm not. She said suck my toe, okay. But I'm not.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't? Jamie's like, Rodney,
No.
I need this big toe in your mouth.
It's weird. I don't have fetish.
Sorry, Jamie.
Nah, dude. I mean, I got that fetish where like them girls put on heels and they just stomp the dude's nuts in. I'm into that. Yeah.
So you like pain?
I figured out why I can't have kids anymore. No, I'm just playing. No, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if I can classify it as a fetish though. Most people are like grossed out by feet, but I don't think feet are gross. Like, I've never went into like my porn history like foot job. Like, I've never done that. But like when a girl has nice feet, I'm like, oh, she's got nice feet. It's a bonus.
Does it turn you on?
No. Yeah, I guess.
It does.
Yeah, a
it
little
doesn't
bit.
turn me on.
I think it does.
I'm neutral on it.
No, don't get me wrong. It doesn't like, oh, look at those feet. But I'm like, if she has feet, it's a good. If she has feet, it's a plus.
She has feet.
Yeah.
Cut
No
off at the
amputees
ankles.
over here. Yeah, but no, like I think it's a plus. I'm into that. And also, feet can be a bad thing too. Like when a girl has like the.
Totally agree with
Yeah,
that.
no, but like this is something I look for. Like if a girl, like I might break up with you if I ain't seen your feet yet, and you take your shoes off and you have like that big toe, but then the like middle toe is like
Long.
like it's like lanky over the top. I can't. That grosses me out.
If it's
dude.
just longer or it's a lot longer?
I mean, even like
I've
a
seen some that
Hang
are like
on.
way longer.
Yeah,
than
My
the
second
big
toe is bigger than my big toe.
Yeah, okay. Well, see, I'm not fetishing over you, dog. You cool.
I don't think it's by much.
I'm waiting.
though.
Your knee's gonna hit this. I mean, dude, if it's a little bit. No, dude, it's not really. Yeah, dude, I'd lick those for sure. He's just like,
It's like a
"Prove
scent.
it."
God, I gotta put my wet sock back on.
Oh, dude, been sweating out this motherfucker up in here trying to get a
Taking them
motherfucking
both
scholarship.
off.
Nah, dude, I mean, if it's, and I've seen shit like that where it's a little more, and even then I'm like, it's almost a deal breaker, but I love you, boo. But if it's like, I mean, I've seen some bad ones, dude, where it's just fucking like,
You got a
Are
middle
you-
finger?
Like a girl might wave her fucking foot in the air. I'm like, are you pointing at something right now?
Oh, I got something weird. Y'all put your two fingers together like that. No, just your index fingers. Just put them together. Are they straight or do they curve out?
Straight.
No, they're fucking not. They curve at the top, dude.
Watch this. My right one is crooked as shit. Watch.
Yes, okay. So look at mine are fucking terrible.
Yeah, I just
Mine
have one
curve.
that does that. It's
So
like,
me and my
it's like they're
girlfriend
running away from each other.
Me and my girlfriends are curved. Everybody else we've asked have been straight until now. I haven't found other curved people. Rodney went, yeah, mine are straight.
Oh, dude. I got a curved penis even, dude.
Left or right? I go left.
I think they're both.
I have one that veers off.
Mine are bad. Like, they're bad.
Oh, yeah, dude. You got
They
some.
curve.
I got no nails. You got some long-ass nails.
My
You
girlfriend
about
likes to be scratched.
Like, snort up some.
Nope, she
I
likes
can't.
her.
I can't close my pinky to my ring finger on my right
What do
hand.
you mean you can't close it like
Like
that?
I can't.
You can't like this?
No, like this. Like where I can make this one touch.
You can't.
Oh, you're wrong.
Can you do like the
It
this
does
Yeah,
thing?
stay.
dude, I was going to
Yeah,
say,
I can-
mine just stays like that when I put it up.
And then
West Side? Is that what you're doing
what's
right now? My guy. Turn it.
Feel that. Like
it's a
flick-
nail.
No, feel the finger. Like wiggle it.
Oh, I did see it. Yeah.
I don't
That's
like
what
it.
my pinky does.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It has
This
like
is weird, dude.
it has like no.
Like no bone.
Yeah, it's weird.
Damn.
Yeah, Rodney's. I can do it with all my fingers.
I
Going,
can't do it at all. Well,
I don't think I can do any of that.
I ain't even try.
You need to get in front of the camera and do that, just so everybody else can be as weirded out. For some reason, that reminded me of penises. And
If you feel it, here, grab it.
and here's the thing, like a lip dick, dude. And that brought me back to feet again, believe it or not. I remember
Dick
one
and
time
feet.
where I was like, I'm not like huge into feet, but like, you know, I like them if they look good. And I read something. I was like, let's just look into this. And it said like, if you like feet, people relate feet to dick. And I literally was like,
Relate
what?
feet to-
Yeah, they were saying like, it was like, so I looked something up and it basically, you can look it up. If this post is gone, because I think it was like it wasn't like a scientist, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was like a doctor or some shit. They were saying a big reason why people like feet is because it reminds them of penises.
How?
That's what I
Do
said.
penises have appendages at the
Yeah.
end or nails?
Dude, and after that, dude, of course, I had to go out. I blew some guy, probably that crackhead.
Next
Was he
door?
about 6 foot?
Yeah, 6'1".
Yeah, exactly. We measured him because I was like, yeah. And yeah, of course, turns out I don't like penis, but you don't know till you try, you know?
Just don't make eye contact, right?
No, it's only gay if you make eye contact. Everybody knows that.
so they say.
Do they say? I'm going to call up one of my gay buddies. Like, hey, yo, bro. Like, yeah, I can confirm. Okay, cool. Now we're put on to that. Jesus, dude.
Good thing Tyler ain't here.
Oh, dude. I'm surprised he ain't barging through that door like, not on my Monday Mayhem. Okay, Tyler, you ain't got to be the Kool-Aid man right now. Chill out. Don't just burst through the wall like that. I feel like we've slowly incorporated weird penis jokes and things.
That's a natural thing for guys to do, is it not?
I thought so. I think Tyler's just over there like,
My mom's gonna
my
watch this.
parents might watch this. Yeah, he's not
We
feeling
need to
that
put
shit.
parental advisory.
Rodney just doesn't comment. It's like he's okay with it, but he's like, I'm not.
Well,
jumping
Rodney
into
doesn't
this and
hear
this.
75% of them.
He heard that. Wow.
his own
Round
world.
of applause.
Do you ever want to like get in like the magic school bus and go inside Rodney's brain and just see what's going on?
I was
in
wondering
there?
where that was
dude,
going.
it's-
I thought you were making just the most ridiculous random segue ever. Like, you ever want to?
It's all math equations.
Get
I just
into
want
it.
to know what's going
Magic
on
school
in there,
bus.
Rodney.
Math equations and trying to figure out how to make the world a
Like
better
you're
place.
making up your own math equations.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured out time travel. I just forgot how to do it.
What's
forget
40?
everything.
What's 40 plus 46?
103.
God damn.
Jesus, he's quick. Is that right? Y'all Google check.
You gotta-
86. Just lose my mind on you. God dang. Damn, it ain't just weed, huh? That'd be some shit if I looked over. I'm like, oh, damn,
I got
I'm
a
sorry, I
needle
brought
out.
that to the light. Like, yeah, that crackhead carrying your couch. I asked him if he needed any help. He said, no, but I got this, though. Got vaccinated with the wrong needle. Rough go. Yeah, dude. I had a fucked up thing I ain't shared happen with y'all. Work, as y'all know, especially if you watch my single Monday Mayhem's been kicking my ass. Just kicking the fuck out of it. I had a real horrible day the other day. Me and my boss got into it over some shit. That was fun. And then to piggyback off that, the next day, as soon as I come in, I have to drive this fucking van, right? And this van in the back of it, because I load tires into it, you got to crouch like this. Like, it's made for a 4-foot tall person. It does not work. I'm 6'1", just like that dude I blew. And my back is just ruined. I don't have quite Tyler back problems, but I got back problems. You know what I mean? I don't talk about them because I'm like, Jesus, look at Tyler. I feel bad even commenting on it because I'm just looking over him just like, yeah, you right. I can't even talk, right? But they have lights in the back of this van because it's so tight, kind of like these. Imagine these lights right here, how they have the cord, and they're kind of like bolted up to the top so you can see back there. Well, you bring tires through there, and I'm shoving them up there because we don't have enough fucking room in this van. And I broke one of them off, and the thing was hanging like this, right? And basically, where the plastic broke off, there was just like a sharp edge. And I'm on, like, my delivery. This guy, I'm already bothered because I'm, like, picking up returns. When you pick up returns, you have to load them, if it's at the beginning, in front of the tires you're going to deliver. So each stop you get out at, you got to unload, like, 10 tires, fucking pull those person's tires off and reload them again. So it's a big, frustrating fucking process. So I'm already mad. And I get in there, and I guess I smacked this dangling thing with the tire, and the sharp plastic, once I hit it upward, it swung back and directly hit me in the eye.
Oh.
Yeah, you see my eye right here?
That's why you can't see out of the left one.
How many fingers I hold up?
You see the red, though. You see that little dot?
Well, I'm colorblind. I can't see.
You see it. You see this shit? Yeah. That sharp plastic piece went whoop,
Looks like you're high.
went right into my, not high, there's just literally a dot in red around it.
No, the veins are like coming off of it.
Really?
Yeah. You want me to take a picture of it?
Yeah, but you don't see just a single red dot right there?
In your eye?
Yeah, inside of my eye.
What if you become blind?
Right there, next to my contact. You see that red dot?
But like the veins, like
Yeah, that's because I guess it's sprinkled over that way. So basically that happened to me, and I was already tired of like doing those tires, and I threw those tires out. Those people were thinking they're there, so they started loading it. After that hit me, I was like, motherfucker, and I kind of like went off on the guy. I was like, those aren't even your fucking tires. And he kind of was like, what the? I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not mad at you. My job's stressful. I just got catapulted in the eye by a sharp object. You're taking tires that aren't yours. Yeah, that's the stress I've been under. That fucking sharp piece of plastic, dude, I didn't know
Did it
what.
scare the shit out of you?
Yes.
It would have terrified
Yeah, because normally, you know, your eyelids kind of block it, or there's something. It's so dark in the back of there, I didn't even see it coming. The tire smacked it up, and then once the tire moved, it came down like.
Good thing it didn't hit your like pupil or something.
Yeah, I
dude.
get
You
my
would be
contact.
blind.
Yeah, I was like, oh! Like, it was fucking horrible, dude. And he's just like, oh, yeah, I do see it. I'm like, so you get me now. You get me. I'm sorry for coming down so hard on you. I almost like got to go up to the camera and show it now. So, no, I'm not bullshitting. What do y'all got to talk about?
Oh, this is gonna be awkward. I feel like.
Probably.
Don't hit the camera and like knock it over.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have done this at the end.
Probably.
But you're already up. Yeah, I should have mentioned that beforehand. Rodney, how's work been going for you as we look at Brandon's eye?
Oh, it's going. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Just catapulted right into it.
Yeah, I'm actually training people at work now.
Are
Look
you?
like Kano.
And we're working from home, so it's all over like phone calls, and I don't training like via Skype and all that is terrible.
Really?
I hate it.
Well, you can't like hands-on training at all. It's all like
Yeah, everybody's still at home for my job. I'm working from a computer. So yeah.
So do y'all wear masks when you're doing drill?
Drill
I thought you
for
were
the
gonna
military.
ask him, so y'all wear masks when you're at home on the computer? I'm like, I'm pretty
So
sure he's good
I've
there.
got a civilian job, and then the military job.
What do you mean?
So you know that, right?
No idea.
So like I'm in the guards, so I only work essentially one weekend a month. So I work a Saturday and a Sunday with the military and do that job, which is emergency management, or CBRN. So it's chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear preparation, and like defense and mitigation.
So you're like a doctor for
No.
cancer patients.
No. If we
Is
were
that
to get
not-
attacked, if
For
we were
sure.
to get
We're
attacked
onto
by a nuke, by a biological agent, by a chemical agent, like I know how to
Agents.
make us live. Essentially,
James Bond.
the best way to survive that, and then how to clean it up and all that.
So
But I only do-
vaccines
So you're like a janitor.
No,
I'm just
neither
playing
of you.
Saul from Pineapple
Um,
Express, right?
But that's my military job. My civilian job, I work for a mortgage company. So I'm working from home from a computer.
See, I thought this was your regular at home job. I did miss the military parts. I was like, this sounds
No,
so
yeah,
technical. I didn't know you was doing all this with Steven from your
Oh, no,
computer.
yeah.
I was like, that's insane.
Military job's really hard, and we have to train. I train people every weekend on how to put their gear on and the equipment that we have and stuff.
So what do you do with mortgage shit? Like, what do you do about that? Like, what do you do?
regular
I mean,
job
it's
he's
pretty boring.
speaking on?
I can certify documents and stuff online
Huh.
on the computer.
Do you ever get spiked in the eye by a sharp piece of plastic?
They'd have to pay me more than $57 an hour to do that.
Oh, dude, I'm so jealous. Just about the not getting, because I make 100. That's why we get hit in the eyes with plastic. We're rich. That's why we're able to have. Do you see
This
this
hookah,
room?
look at this hookah thing.
It's a
Look
$1
at
million
it.
hookah. Oh,
You gonna get a second hose? How much are the
Dude,
hoses?
don't talk about that. Aide's in the other room. I don't need any more hose.
I hope you don't see that. You're gonna be on the couch.
I sleep on this couch anyways. I got a recliner now, dude. I sleep in that.
I still haven't seen it.
No,
actually.
that's the whole thing about this whole. Obviously, I'm fucking joking, which you'd be surprised. Sometimes I'm like, Jesus Christ, take a joke. If you're with me, if I don't joke on you, I don't like you. And I think other
Same.
people might see me joking, and they're probably like, hey, you love this guy. He hates them. He loves me. It's like, no, motherfucker. It's the other way around. I'm always making fun of people. That's what I do. That's how you know I care about you, 100%. But I've never understood that. Like I think Bill Burr even said this in a stand-up, and I couldn't even agree more. It's like the dad that not the dad. I mean, he might be a dad. The husband that's sitting there, and just like the wife's like, "You're in the doghouse tonight," and then the husband's just like, "Okay, I'll go to the couch." Are you fucking? I paid for this bed. You're the one that's mad. You go to the fucking couch. Like, I will never fucking be that guy. Like, there's never ever gonna be a time Aide's like, "You're sleeping on the couch tonight," unless I'm like, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight because I want to sleep on the couch tonight.
What if you did something that deserved it? What if you cheated on her and she was like, I don't want you in the bed, you're on the couch tonight? What if you did something
That makes
to
it a little
deserve
more tempting. I'd probably sleep on the floor to assert dominance. I'm not leaving the room.
You'd put you'd reverse it. You'd 69.
Oh, yeah.
Put your feet on the pillow.
I
You'd
just-
be at the foot of the bed.
I crawl under the fucking bed and just lay on the box spring like, I ain't leaving this bed, bitch.
So, you talking about that reminded me. I don't know if you did this on purpose, but when we were younger and you would spend the night and I would wake up, you would always be in the most random places sleeping. I don't know if you did that on purpose to be funny or not, but like me, you, and Christian spent the night at Pop's house, and me and Christian woke up and we were like, where the fuck is Brandon? And you had crawled under the bed and you were sleeping under the bed for some reason.
yeah.
And we couldn't find you for the longest time. At my house, the one on Hudson, you slept in the bathtub
I'm a
one
regular
time.
Patrick Star.
You crawled in my closet and slept in my closet one time. I would wake up and I'm like, where the fuck's Brandon this time? And I'd have to fucking find you.
I'm just like, yo, up here. I push the attic down.
I don't know if, did you wake up early and you're like, I'm going to go get in a funny spot. Let me crawl in the bathtub. Or did you, actually, I don't know.
I think I vaguely remember sleeping in the bathtub.
You did that at Hudson. Do you remember at Grammy and Pop's with
Barely.
Christian, and you crawled under the bed and we couldn't, and you woke up and fucking nailed your head on the bed when you woke up on the underside of the bed.
Son of a fucks. Yeah.
And you scared me and Christian because we were sitting there playing Xbox or something.
You see my hand waving
And
out.
you
Hey,
just hear
guys, over
a
here.
fucking thud. We're like, oh shit, there's Brandon.
Yeah, I vaguely remember doing that. I think the under the bed thing might have been like I don't have a cover situation, so you just
Let me
get
use the
creative.
bed.
It's like instead of laying on top of the bed, I'll just fucking lay under it. The closet thing.
Which my closet wasn't flat. There was a bunch of shit in there. You were like laying on top of like.
I think the closet thing was more like a metaphorical thing. I think y'all had called me gay too much that day, so I went into the closet. It's like the opposite of coming out. And what was the other one?
Bathtub.
I just really needed a shower, and I think I passed out. I was tired. Yeah, so I mean, there's
You
good
just reminded
reason
me of
in
that.
all this. I forgot about like all that. That sounds like I used to do so much stupid shit. Remember we used to make like home fucking videos, and I one time
Wait, hold up. Clarify real quick.
about what? Well, that's why I went into the closet to prove I wasn't gay, because we just did a whole hardcore.
What was that
And it's not
video
even just
about?
male gay. It's like this is family and male gay.
We did a home video, and it was about like a serial killer in like Christian's basement.
dude,
Is that what you were talking about?
that's
Or were you
one-
making a joke?
No, I was actually talking about that. We didn't do that. Yeah, we didn't do no gay shit. No, we
But
did
yeah,
that.
I
I'm trying to
remember
cover it up like I'm super stuck up about that. Kind
We
of thing.
recorded one scene. The serial killer. How old were we? 10, 11, 12?
Yeah, I was probably like borderline high school, like probably like
So
middle
I'm
school,
what,
late
2 years younger. Christian's 2 years younger than me, and we were recording this video, and like the serial killer was coming. So, and this is on like the camera that like the side opens up, video camera. So we're recording that, and the whole thing was Brandon was gonna jump over like a 4-foot high wall of like storage containers onto a bunch of Legos and toys. Like he was gonna land on his back, like hiding from the serial killer.
Yeah, and it was an unfinished basement, so I was landing on
So
concrete.
he
cement.
jumped and did that, and we didn't record it. Like the lens was on the camera or something, so he had to do it again. And then we finished the whole movie, and like we didn't watch it because we stayed up super late recording it, and we were gonna watch it the next day. And we wake up, and Christian's like, "Yeah, I deleted it. I don't want my parents to see it."
yeah,
And we were like,
fuck.
"You motherfucker!"
man.
We recorded that for like 4 hours, like planning it and writing our script and then actually recording it. And then Brandon's got fucking cuts on his back from Legos and shit, and we didn't even get to watch it.
Damn.
Dude, I'd do anything for a take now. That
I remember
was,
one thing, we thought it was hilarious. The serial killer was coming, and I don't remember which one of us was like, "Quick, act like a bush." And so he acted like Reggie Bush, and they were like, "No,
Yeah,
a
we're doing the
bush."
Heisman.
And then he acted
Yeah.
like George W. Bush, and we're like, "No, a bush." And we just we thought that was so funny
So
at
many
12,
bushes.
13.
Oh my god, dude. Even
Good
like
times. That was a forgotten memory.
what was fucked up is the killer's weapon was hedge trimmers. So it was just a
Was
dumb
it?
decision from the beginning. I just added that in, but that should have been there if it wasn't. Maybe recycled memories. But yeah, dude, I used to make home videos like that all the fucking time. Not of that variety. Well, now we're starting to do that disclaimer because home videos have gotten a little dark these days. But yeah, I used to do that all the time. And I was over there with my cousins, and I was like, guys, let's make a movie. And I think we were watching like Goldmember that night. I think like Matthew or somebody been like Goldmember? Like, not quite. Something very similar though. And then we ended up doing a serial killer movie.
Matthew was the killer. I remember that.
Okay, it was. I
And it
don't
was me,
remember.
you, and Christian were like running from him or something.
Yeah, dude, he had a real knife. He killed our one cousin. I'm like, dude, you're in too deep. R.I.P. Jonathan. Yeah, it's a
He
rough
gets into
go.
his. Hey, that's super fucked up. On my dad's side, my cousin Jonathan did die.
Holy shit, that's a deep pull. I did not see that coming. That was just pulled out of the fucking air. R.I.P. for real, Jonathan.
Totally
Damn.
joking, but I
Okay,
do have a
that'd be crazy.
cousin Jonathan on my dad's side.
You just get a text, just like, let's just end
Oh
this.
shit!
That would be horrible, dude. Dude, you fucked me up for a second. I was like, is he joking? This is something serious to joke about. But you know, that's what we do here on Monday Mayhem.
Nothing's off limits.
Oh, not for the most part. I
Most
made a
times,
joke.
yeah.
I don't know if you watched the video. I made a joke about that. Like something terrible about. I was like, he was like, almost like you're torturing kids. And I was like, speaking of torturing kids, and I joked about that. I was like, what I love about this, because you aren't here, you'll go with it. But Rodney and Tyler, when I say something like, speaking of torturing kids, they always take a gasp because they're like, where is he gonna go with this? This could go anywhere. I'm terrified. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm kidding. And then I brought that up. Because you don't know where it's going to go, dude.
Oh,
That's
what
what I
did
love about it.
Rodney say exactly when we were reviewing Clockwork Orange? You said something about like rape. And Rodney was like,
He's like,
I
oh
love
yeah,
that,"
I
or
love that.
something. What was talking about? What were you even talking about, actually?
Probably that.
Yeah, he was like transitioning from
and I had to
something
pause
else.
because I was like, Brandon just talked about 4 guys raping a girl.
It was
and
something.
You're like, I love that.
It was like
Oh,
it
it
was
was
like
the-
something, and that was what he was talking
I was
about.
getting
And
into
then
the
led,
music.
yeah, the music that was
Of
going
that
on during the
fight
rape
scene.
scene. I was like, and the music really made it crazy, and the rape scene crazy. You're like, oh, I love that. And I was like, you love what?
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, my dad commented on that. I remember. He was like, Rodney loves rape. Ha! Like, he just laughed at it. I was like, yeah, Dad. Hell yeah. I was like, did you even catch the joke? Oh, no. He's like Rodney on that one. Rodney just nothing. All the time, just like, what's going on? I even brought that up the other day. Like, Rodney started cracking up like a minute later. I'm like, you're laughing at my terrible joke, ain't you? He does that all the time. If you pay attention, because I constantly make almost like borderline dad jokes. Like, we do, well, of course, we recorded the review for Warrior actually before this, but this is going to come out first. We're going to review Warrior on Friday for you Warrior fans. I made a stupid joke. I was talking about, like, dude, and he had a lot of steaks there, and I made a stupid joke about just Nick Nolte, you know, making steaks on a grill. I'm always making stupid jokes like that. And they're so obvious because they're stupid and terrible, but Rodney always picks up on them like, oh, steaks.
I like steaks.
I get it. It's just he's talking about
New
steaks.
fish friends.
Little Suicide Squad reference, dude. Oh, my
Still
Lord.
haven't seen it.
Need to watch it, man. It's pretty great.
I'll see it eventually.
Much better than the first one.
It wasn't going to be hard, was it?
No, not too difficult.
The bar
I'd
wasn't
say.
too high at all.
Oh, what else we got to talk about, fellas?
We'll talk about some fellas. Ooh. That'd be wild. Just going to rant about men.
Rodney, you take us in a
Well,
direction. What were you literally just staring at?
I was looking at Sylvester Stallone down here,
Uh-huh.
but like
You're
the
thinking
one,
of King Shark?
the one where he's like looking down right there,
Yeah.
and then I drifted to Jaws, and I thought King Shark because there's actually a fan poster out there right now
Dude.
of King Shark in the place of Jaws.
This whole time, dude, that was a sign that he was going to play King Shark, and we didn't know it.
He's
almost
got to be old as shit.
The shark?
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh,
I was
Jaws?
like, yeah, it's
No,
Sylvester
that's the shark that played King Shark.
Oh, Bruce.
No, Jaws.
From
Yeah,
Nemo?
Jaws, the shark
Yeah.
that played. Yeah, that was a real actor. He was great. He
Right.
ate. I can't believe they had to sacrifice Robert Shaw. That's actually how he passed away, is he ate him.
Terrible, terrible.
But yeah, they named him, and this is actually not a joke. He was called Bruce the Shark. That's what they called the mechanical shark.
Yeah,
Which
Bruce.
was, that was like on a certain ride at like Disney World or something.
Oh, dude,
like
I
you
couldn't
go
even
out
ride
on a
that.
boat and the
It's
actual
so
shark
cheesy,
from Jaws.
but I
like,
was so
comes up.
terrified by Jaws, and still to this day, I couldn't.
So,
like, ooh, he's
There's
popping back
there's
there.
multiple places that do a Jaws showing from the water. You're in a raft
Yeah, I've heard
and you
about
float in the water, and then they have a big screen TV and you watch Jaws. And I think that would be fucking awesome.
See, you think it'd be awesome and you do it for free? I couldn't get paid to do that.
You
I'd
feel-
be panicking
dude,
the entire
I would
time.
be swimming
I'd feel like
around.
Alex Kittner, dude. I'm about to get eaten.
I'd be swimming around like touching people's floats, tickling feet.
Yeah,
like,
see,
just
and
fucking
definitely
with
another
people.
reason not to do this with you.
I feel like I would try to lay on my inner tube to where none of my body's touching the water
I'm
at
not-
all.
That ain't stopping a shark.
I know, but I'll feel safer
Mentally.
though. Yeah.
Dude, I'm shitting you not right now. Literally, if I was there, I couldn't enjoy the movie at all. The entire
much more
time, I'd be like, the
terrifying?
shark's gonna get me right now. The shark's gonna get me right now. The shark's gonna get me right now. The shark's gonna get me right now. That would be going on the entire fucking almost 2 hour.
You want to talk about
runtime.
a scary movie? Watch Jaws in the water.
Oh yeah, it already maybe has like the most terrifying scene ever, dude. When the very beginning when the girl gets eaten, that made people not want to go in their bathtubs after the movie. There's people like, I'm not even bathing. It's like, can you imagine a movie that scares you so bad you can't even bathe?
Which
Psycho did that too.
Do you remember in your pool playing
thought of
like
something funny.
playing like there were sharks and like it'd be nighttime and we would imagine a shark was dropped in the pool and like have to swim from one side to the other.
Oh, dude, it used to freak me
terrifying.
out. I still to this day when I get in the pool, when I'm like lounged out swimming, and I'm on my stride, I picture like Bruce the shark coming up and grabbing me by the side. And it's like a mental thing. I can't. It's ingrained.
I got a funny story about Brandon's pool.
Okay.
You know where I'm going? You got something real quick?
I think we actually did talk about this one time, though.
I did?
I'm almost 100% sure if you're talking about when I racked myself.
Yeah. Did we already do?
Yeah, we talked about it. Now you're talking about me busting my nuts. One thing I wanted to say real quick, though, is how I talked about Psycho scared people to take a shower, and then Jaws scared people to take, like, a shower. Can you imagine if there was, like, a real-life person that was so damaged by Psycho that he couldn't shower? Like, he's on, like, that fucking, whatever, true stories, like, where they're like, he hasn't bathed in 14 years.
God, dude.
1960, Psycho came out, right? He hasn't bathed. And we had the bright idea to take him to see Jaws. The day he bathed, the following day, he watched Jaws, and we fucked ourselves again. He will not get in the tub. Like, that would be, like, an hilarious story.
That would be awful, that poor person.
That sounds outlandish, and I would feel bad for him. But you could almost see that as like some ridiculous story. It's like, yeah, I watched Psycho. He's like, oh God. They like force him to go by the shower curtain. I finally got, and then I saw Jaws, and it just reinvigorated it. Like,
and then he won't go around any dirt and sand or anything because they showed him Tremors.
Oh my God, yeah. Jeez, he's just in a bubble. He's like Nick Swartzen from Bitch Warmers. Just nothing. Just hiding in the closet all day.
Sunbed.
Like me when I like to sleep.
No, I remember when I was a kid, because I was raised up in Florida, and we had an in-ground pool.
Down.
And
in Florida.
At nighttime, I'd go night swimming. They had that light in the
Rodney.
pool that, showed, light throughout the whole pool. So, I mean, you could see everything.
Swimming in the pool, not the ocean? Were you by the ocean?
The pool, yeah. I got tired of the ocean, though. When you live by it, you get tired of it.
Oh, yeah.
But not
just
the pool?
over this ocean shit.
Yeah, well, dude, that's like salty water, and then it gets all up like in areas you don't want it to get. And
there's
water.
There's creatures that can kill you. Why would I not just go in the
I wasn't
pool?
worried about that at the time. I was just,
yeah, but still, like, let's just eliminate this and just go in water.
I don't know if I am anymore, but the last time I was in Florida, I was still doing it, but I would go in the ocean, go out as far as I can until the lifeguard blew their whistle, and then when they blow their whistle, I'd go down as far as I can to see how far out I'd go. And I opened my eyes underwater because of it's trauma from when I was a kid. And fucking.
You gonna tell us the trauma?
Yeah, I'll tell
Someone
you.
Someone tried to drown you or something?
what is this? Like, you can't just skip over that. What were you trying?
Did you see him when it was trauma?
Did you encounter a shark?
The trauma comes from I used to close my eyes underwater, but I went to a park or not a public pool, and I was swimming underwater because I like to swim at the very bottom of the pool.
Our shark story about avoiding sharks
and
actually came true for him. There was a fucking megalodon.
Well, no, some really big dude tripped on me when I was slithering on the bottom of the pool, and he tripped, and when he did, he lost his balance and then sat on me, and I was stuck to the bottom of the pool for what felt like hours, dude. But I was 6 or 7.
When you start freaking out, you feel like you're gonna drown immediately.
Yeah,
that happened to me. My old buddy Justin. I remember I was in 4th grade and I was just swimming and I was under the water barely, so I can only imagine that. And he swam over top of me, and when he was over top of me, I was trying to get to the surface, and he was trying to get off me, and he was like, "Oh," and I'm pushing him onto me, and it's kind of like that weird thing where you almost walk into somebody, you're like, "No, I'll go," "No, I'll go," and it's
I hate that.
Yeah, and that was what was happening with us. He's like, "No, I'll back up," and I'm just like. I was under the water for 6 seconds, but I felt like I was on my last breath because I was panicking and opening my mouth. I was swallowing
so
water.
It scared the shit out of me.
I still remember that. It sounds dumb, I was held underwater for a solid 6 seconds. And that's one of the scariest moments of my life. That's why, when we were talking about A Clockwork Orange, bring that back up, where dude was under the water for a minute. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But when you're freaking out, that's 40 minutes.
Yeah.
No,
feels like forever.
Yeah, dude, that's intense, dude. I know exactly what that's like. And if I was on the fucking bottom, I don't know what I'd do. That's like what Dan Cook says, where he's like, when you fucking come up under that little kid, kid on the raft, and you're like, where's the surface? As soon as you hit the bottom, you're like, watch my dive.
Well, I got a story kind of like that too. I went to camp. I was a very scared, as a kid, I was scared to leave the house, and stay the night places.
You still are. It's a troublesome experience trying to get you over here.
But
I can't go.
we were out there on the lake, and they had what was called like the banana, where like 6 of us kids can sit on the banana, and they like on a boat,
Wade,
tubing,
Carmelo Anthony,
shit like that.
Chris Paul.
Well, fucking dude, this thing like we all fall off and shit, but the banana like flipped upside down.
Dude, I got a story.
So my brilliant idea was to go on the other side of the banana, like the bottom side of the banana, and when everybody pushed it, I was gonna catch it. And so when that happened, I caught it, but in catching it, it also put me under, and I was underneath of this big ass float, in the shape of a banana. And I remember I was opening my eyes underwater at the time, and I remember my head being in with a life jacket too, so I can't like swim, because I'm like it's forcing me to the top of the water. And I remember just sitting there underneath of it, and what felt like forever. I don't know how long I was under, but I was just looking around at this abyss of water, bro. It was so scary, and I thought I was about to die, and I was dude, all this shit. But they ended up like moving. It moved somehow, and I got up out of the water, dude. I didn't go tubing for like years after that. It scared the shit out of me.
So I got a real quick story, Brandon.
Yeah, go for it.
One of the last times I was in Florida, we rented one of the kayaks or canoes that like 2 people can sit in. You can take it out on the ocean. So me and Jonathan, actually, my cousin, got in and we went out, dude, so fucking far, like way past the pier. And like the pier will go super far out there.
Can't even do it.
Like we could barely see the pier, like from how far we were out. And like the water was like black. Like if you put your hand under it a foot, you couldn't see your hand. Like, there was almost no visibility. And then we saw something swim by, and you can't see a foot underwater, so it was like on the surface, like right by our fucking kayak. And I was like, Jonathan, don't you dare tip this fucking kayak, because we were talking about like tipping it once we got out there. And then something bumped against the fucking kayak. I'm like, it's time to go back.
No shit,
right now.
Go. I'd be frozen.
It took us like
panicked
45 minutes. Like that's how far we were out. Like of just fucking booking it back because we were fucking terrified.
No, freaking the fuck out. Here's what I was gonna say that had to do with that. Actually, I'll tell another quick story real quick. This is about I think his name's Andy Chang. I could be wrong. He's a big martial arts guy. I believe he worked on Jackie Chan's stunt team. And I think I told you the story before, but you've already forgot it. No matter if I told you a day ago or 5 minutes ago. If you remember in Rush Hour 2, Jackie Chan, when he's out in that boat, when Ricky Tan's out there, and what's her name, the hot Asian chick, Zhang Ziyi, but I don't remember her name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she shoots Ricky Tan. They like fake his death. When Jackie Chan's fighting those guys, one dude's falling in Jackie Chan's style. He's like reaching out for him as someone to fall, like in the movie. But the guy playing that guy, or at least stunning for that guy, he fell off. And he thought it was just going to be falling into the ocean.
Oh, I remember you telling me this,
and
actually.
he didn't jump off. He didn't get a clear enough jump. And he just kind of fell back. And because of the boat and the motion of the boat moving, he was literally just getting spun in circles right under the boat. He got sucked under. And his head was just going conk, and he was just like, what do I do here? And he was like, he felt those elevator doors closing in. He's like, I'm gonna fucking die. And he out of nowhere, he just saw like a strong hand reach into the ocean, and it was fucking Jackie Chan, dude. Jackie Chan ripped him out of there, but he thought he was gonna die. That story freaked me the fuck out, because can you imagine being under a boat and you're not even like, there's not even a swim weight. You're literally just going in a circle.
In a hamster wheel.
And every time you come out of that circle, you're hitting your fucking head real hard on the bottom of the boat. Yeah, that fucked me up. But my story that, make sure I fucking remember it. That's what it was. This is fucked up. At least for me, this fucks me up. Do y'all have any like reoccurring dreams?
No.
Have you ever had reoccurring dreams?
No, I stay away from that kind of shit.
I don't dream.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice, but all right.
I do. I control my dreams.
My reoccurring dream is coming on this podcast every time. No, this is a reoccurring dream that I had. I haven't had in a long time. I feel like I don't dream anymore. The older I've gotten, dreams have become less plentiful.
Mine are vivid as shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But this dream I used to have, speaking of like drowning, I have this dream every once in a while, hardly ever now, but every once in a while, that's over the course of like, it doesn't happen every night, but over the course of years, I've had it many times where like my buddy will tell me like, or just whoever that buddy is at the time, like, don't jump in there, it's not safe. I used to be afraid of like undertows and shit. And I remember I'd always be in like a river, like a rock quarry or something. I'd jump off and something would suction me and pull me all the way to the bottom of like this river. Like it's probably like 40 feet deep where I can see the surface and I'm trying to like swim up. And as I'm swimming up, I'm just swimming in motion barely. I'm barely getting ground and I can feel myself drowning in my dream. And I'm trying to get to the surface. I'm pulled down again and I'm just giving up. And every time I look over, there's like a mermaid sitting on a fucking rock, dude. And she's just like, Brandon, you're not going to make it. She makes that noise. I don't know why. Is that how mermaids sound? In my dreams, they do.
It is how they sound.
Oh, my God, exactly. Shit. And this guy would know. He knows weird shit because it suits him.
And like, just watched Luca.
Yeah, and I always give it one last gasp, and I get even not as far, and then I get sucked to the bottom, and I'm just stuck on the bottom. And I feel like I was talking about him because he explained it that Andy, I think his name's Andy Chang, describing it where like the elevator doors are closing and I'm just kind of like giving in and I look over that mermaid as she's like slowly turning to black, like it's closing. And she's like, I'm so sorry this happened to you, Brandon. And then it's just, I wake up and I'm like, like I've had that dream so many fucking times. It's weird as fuck.
That's probably how you're going to die.
That's what it sounds like, right? Not getting in water anytime soon. But like you could see like the motion of the water like coming down. Like it's almost like in like, you know, like comic books or like cartoons or whatever. They're like, when they're going at somebody, there's all those like little motions like flying by them when they're going to attack. That's like what's going on in the water. And it's just pushing me down and there's nothing I can do to get up. It's fucking terrifying.
You're going to go to the rock quarry.
Yeah, I'm not going
about
there
to
ever
jump,
again.
and you're gonna see a mermaid. You're gonna be like, "That's a motherfucking mermaid." No,
Yeah.
I'm not
doing
jumping.
it.
Yeah, I got tons of funny stories about that. We can save it for another time.
Let's wrap
And,
this up.
Yeah, and I think I might have already told them. Actually, I think I did. Can't remember. I did remember that you did tell the me racking myself story. I guess it don't hurt to tell it again, new viewers and all that shit. But
Yeah, let's wrap it. Where they need to follow us, Brandon?
dude, they need to follow us to the bottom of a river is what it sounds like. A lot of drowning in this episode. But yeah, follow us at official Box Office Banter on Spotify, Instagram. Of course, Box Office Banter on YouTube, Box Office Banter on Facebook. That's like our business page where you get all our episodes first and foremost. And then, of course, on Facebook, Box Office Banter Movies, a group where you can talk to us about Box Office Banter stuff, or you can just talk about Box Office Banter movies. Not our movies, but movies, since, of course, we revealed we make movies now. Like to dig those from the depths. But, yeah, just talk anything movies on that page, man. It's good, fun shit. We're about to do that 1.5K giveaway for members. So, yeah, get in there, win some free shit, and just have a good fucking time. Rodney, cut it!